What's up, everyone? This is Sam McDuffie coming back with you with another video. Today we're going to go out to Cibolo, Texas. I'm going to tell you the location. We're going to take a tour down Main Street so you can see what's there, talk about a few things to do in the area, and then we'll look at some homes and talk about the medium price in Cibolo. If you're ready, let's do it. On this channel, we tell you everything you need to know about moving to the Randolph Metrocom area. I'm talking everything. Eat, sleep, live, work, and play. If that's the information that you're looking for, then hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell to be notified the next time we post a video. We get phone calls all the time about people that want to move here. So if you're interested in moving out to the Randolph Metrocom area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. It doesn't matter. However you can get in touch with me, just get in touch with me. We got your back when you're moving to the Randolph Metrocom area. So today we're talking about Cibolo, Texas. Cibolo, Cibolo, not Cibolo. If you come in saying Cibolo, then we'll definitely know that you're not from around here. It's Cibolo. So Cibolo means either a buffalo or a bison. So you'll see this symbol across the city as you're driving around, the little buffalo or bison with the welcome to the city of Cibolo on it. So I want to start off by talking a little bit about the location and where Cibolo is located relative to some other locations in the area. So we'll pull up a map here and we see that Cibolo is located between New Braunfels and San Antonio and is really located really close to Randolph Air Force Base. So Randolph is only about 5 miles away from Cibolo, just depending on what part of the city you're in. And you can also get to San Antonio in about 20-25 miles to the heart of San Antonio. And if you want to go over to the SeaWorld or Six Flags area, that's probably about a good 40-45 minute drive, just depending on the traffic. So the city of San Antonio offers a lot of the big city feel. You have the Spurs playing basketball down there. You have Six Flags. You have SeaWorld. You have the downtown area and all of it has to offer, including the Riverwalk and the Alamo. And then on the other side of New Braunfels, you get a kind of a little different feel. So New Braunfels is a little bit more outdoorsy type. So you get to do some outdoor things, like you can raft up and down the river out in New Braunfels. They have a lot of parks, a lot of recreational areas, and they have a Buc-ee's. So if you haven't heard of Buc-ee's, you gotta check out Buc-ee's. It is awesome. But Cibolo is in a good location where you can get to both of those areas pretty easily. Now, I-35 will back up in the mornings and afternoon when people are going and coming from work. And that would be the route that you would have to access going down to Fort Sam Houston. So if you're in Cibolo area, make sure that you're prepared for that as well. Cibolo is also located right next to Schertz, which is a little bit older. Cibolo is a little bit newer community. So you'll have a few more newer houses in Cibolo than in Schertz. But it is a rapidly growing location. People are moving here all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy, the number of people moving out to Cibolo, to the Cibolo area. And it's because it's a great place to be. So that's a little bit about the location of Cibolo. So next I want to move on and let's do a quick overview. For this, I went to areavibes.com and pulled some information to share with you. As you can see here, Cibolo has an exceptional livability score of 87. Now this score is made up of 7 categories that Area Vibes look at. That includes amenities, cost of living, crime, employment, housing, schools, and an overall user rating. As you can see here, Cibolo rated very high, A+ scores in crime, schools, and user rating. But they only scored C's in amenities, cost of living, employment, and housing. So let's take a little closer look at how they came up with these numbers. So let's first look at the Cibolo crime. So the chart here shows that the total crime was 993 incidents per 100,000 people. And they say that that's 60% lower than the US average. But if we look at the top here, we'll see that the total crime rate is 65% lower than the rest of Texas. So that definitely makes Cibolo one of the safer cities in Texas based on the information here. Chances of being a victim is 1 in 101, which is 60% lower than the US average. And actually, the crime rate has decreased by 1% from the previous year of this information. So that relates to a pretty good score for Cibolo of an A+. So now let's take a look at the schools in Cibolo. This rating is based on the number of students that graduate, the test scores, and the student-teacher ratio. So we can see here that 93% of the high school students graduate if they're in Cibolo. That's 12% higher than the US average, and it's 20% higher than the rest of Texas. Test scores are good as well, 85%, which is 73% higher than the US average. And the student-teacher ratio of 14:1 is 13% lower than the US average. So these are the items that come up with the A+ score for schools here in Cibolo. Now, when you talk about schools, there's always a great website that I recommend. Check out greatschools.org. It has all the information about all the schools in the area, and you can sort based on what's important to you. If you're looking for diversity, or if you're looking for a highly rated test program, or if you're looking for a high graduation rate, just kind of whatever is important to you. That's why it's very difficult to say what's a good school versus a bad school, because it depends on what you're looking for. So please go check out greatschools.org and get all the information that you need to know about schools in the area. So now let's look at some of the other areas that Cibolo did not score as well in. We'll start by looking at the employment. So we see here the median household income in Cibolo at the time of this study was 66% higher than the US average, and was 68% higher than the rest of Texas. So it looks like the people in Cibolo make some pretty good money here. Income per capita, $30,753, and the unemployment rate is only 4%, which is 18% lower than the US average. Now, the cost of living in Texas is on par with the national average. So looking at these two scores, you see 100 in Cibolo compared to 100 National Cost of Living Index for the United States. However, Texas rates at a 91. So this means that Cibolo is a little bit more expensive to live in than other cities in Texas. So take that into account if you're thinking about moving down here. Take a closer look at the cost of living and make sure that the salary that you'll be making in this area is kind of comparable to what you need to make up for the difference in cost of living from one area to another. So I want to take a little closer look at the amenities and housing. Now, I think I can explain this pretty well as to what's going on here. So back in 2000, when a census was taken for Cibolo, there were only about 5,000 people in Cibolo. Between 2000 and 2020, Cibolo has seen a 350% increase in their population. So they went from about 5,000 to about 20,000. And then in 2021, beginning of the year, they were right at around 32,000 people. So this area has seen exponential growth in the past 20 years. And that affects what's around and what's available. So when we moved here in 2012, we drove through Cibolo, and there was a neighborhood on one side of the street, and on the other side was a pasture with cows in it. So we've come a long way in Cibolo since 2012, I know for sure. So thinking back from 2000, there has been a lot of growth out here. So with that, you get a lot of houses being built, and the city doesn't really keep up with the growth in terms of the infrastructure. So with all the rapid growth, some of the roads have not been improved. A lot of them have been improved, but not all of them. And so that affects the ability for people to get around. And that also affects companies that want to come to the area, because they don't want to come to an area where people can't get to their stores. So the city of Cibolo has done a lot in the past 5 years that I've seen to catch up with all the growth in the area. They've brought in a lot of amenities since 2017. Right now, they have as Santikos movie theater is right off of I-35, and they're making improvements off 1103 and the downtown Main Street area that we're talking about today. So it's coming along, but it's going to take a little time. But there are great amenities in New Braunfels, which is only a short drive away, and also in San Antonio, which isn't too far away either. Now, there is a one Walmart in Cibolo. They do not have a large chain grocery store. You just go over to the Shirts, H-E-B, and you can get pretty much anything you want. So that's a little bit of information, an overview of Cibolo. So let's move on to our next topic. So now let's focus a little bit more on downtown Cibolo. We're going to take a walk down Main Street, and I'll let you see what's out there instead of telling you about it. Video is always better. So I'll let you take a look at what downtown Cibolo looks like. We're going to just go up and down Main Street and explore a few other things that are in the vicinity of downtown Cibolo. Check out the video. All right, hello everyone. We are back on Main Street in Cibolo, Texas. And what you're looking at now is down towards the City Hall area. And also the intersection there, you have Noble Group Realty, that's our office. You have a fire station over to the right. So what we're gonna do is just take a stroll down Main Street and see what Cibolo is all about. So we're just gonna turn around here. So that's across the street. See, you got a little barber shop over there, and this is a really nice area just to come and hang out, walk down Main Street, and see all that's going on here in Cibolo. So we're walking by a really famous barbecue joint that's here in Cibolo. It's very famous. They have really, really good food. I mean, it's some good stuff. If you like some smoked barbecue meat, this is the place. So it's called Harmons Barbecue. Here's the front door here. Let's check it out. So we are here in Harmons Barbecue. Like I said, this is a really good barbecue place here. And you know, it's got that old country feel. This is just kind of a look around once you're inside of the restaurant. Come up, order your food. They put it on a big piece of like cardboard paper bag for you, and you're good to go. All right, so we're on Main Street, Cibolo. It's a place to be. As you can see, there's a lot of cars over in the parking lot here. That's because a lot of people come out here on Friday night, Saturday night, hang out at all the restaurants, walk down the little strip here. Really nice area, family friendly. So as we walk along, you may see some kids out as well. So it's a really good area here. So to my right here is a coffee house. It's called Emily's Place. And you see a lot of the locals come out here and hang out. You see they have a little play area in the back for the kids. Come out, get some coffee, get some food, little treats and everything, ice cream. So it's a real good small town feel here in Cibolo, Texas. So here we are at 1908 House of Wine and Ale. This is it right here, 1908. They take you back into time. See, they got a little porch out here. There's nice seating on the inside as well. Also have the picnic tables. So just a real nice place to hang out. See if we get a better picture of it. Look at that. Imagine that, just spending some time away from the city, all the hustle and bustle, out here just relaxing with your family and friends over a glass of wine and some cheese. How about that? So we're walking down, we have another business right here. And this is the Kindling. So just another option if you want to come out, enjoy Cibolo. Come on out to the Kindling and check it out. Nice seating area as well. Get you some wine, get your eat on, get some good food here. We have a nice restaurant called the Rooted Fork. So they're doing a lot of renovation here in the Main Street area in Cibolo, and this is just one of the results of that. So you can see it's one of the older homes that they've turned into a nice little restaurant, and they also have some outdoor picnic tables and seating here. So they're doing a lot down here to improve the restaurants and everything around here. Old Main Ice House. This is the spot if you want to come out, have a good time. You can probably see through the window. If you can't, there is a live band stage on the other side of this building. So here we are in the back of Old Main Ice House. Look at all the seating they have out here. Like I said, they have a live band that performs right here. They have a nice bar area. And people just sit out here and enjoy themselves, you know? This is an awesome place. So, in historic Cibolo, Texas. You're out here? Check it out. Old Main Ice House. All right, we are at Niemietz Park here in Cibolo, Texas. This is right off of Highway 78. I mean, it's like minutes away from Randolph Air Force Base. And this is just a little something that we have out here in Cibolo. A nice little area for the younger kids to play and have fun and everything right here. And if you notice, over in the background, there is a full-size football field out here as well. So there's one goal post there, and the other goal post right there. So this is an awesome park. They do a lot of sporting events out here. This place is packed in the summertime with all the kids sports, the fall and springtime with all the kids sports going on. So here's the baseball field here at Niemietz Park. A nice field here, can come out and play. You also have some basketball courts, covered basketball courts there in the distance, and also a pavilion out there in the distance as well. So nice, real nice place for a family reunion, barbecue, come out to the park, play some basketball, get a sports game going on. And this is right off of Highway 78, pretty close to Air Force Base. Probably a 5 to 10 minute drive from here to Randolph Air Force Base. It's just right down the street, but a great park for the community. A lot of people use this park, so absolutely awesome thing here in Cibolo. So we're here at the Cibolo Family YMCA. Here in Cibolo, Texas. So this is located right off of Highway 78, not too far from Main Street, Cibolo. So the city is expanding this way, up 78 towards Marion. So you can see the road here. This is Highway 78, and the YMCA is right off of that main drag there. So you see the buffalo there. Just let you know that we're in Cibolo, Texas, and this is their YMCA building. Right now we're at the Youth Sports Complex here in Cibolo. Now this complex is only a couple years old, and they just built the YMCA just a little bit down the road, and they've built the sports field here to go with the YMCA. So let's check them out just real quick. Let you know this isn't too far from downtown Cibolo, just off of Main Street, so it's all in the area. So this is one of two softball fields here at the Youth Sports Complex in Cibolo. And as you can see, this is a really nice softball field they have here, and this is all connected with the YMCA. So they take care of this place. Like I said, it hasn't been here too long, but it's really nice. It's a really nice area. You can see across the way there's some apartments. So that's Trophy Oaks apartment, brand new. They're building those in 2021. And they're going to house a lot of folks over there, and that's right next to River Ranch as well, where they're building a lot of new homes. So this area of Cibolo is really growing, and they're offering a lot for the family, for the community out here. So it's a great opportunity to come out. You see, you have some people out here right now that have soccer fields over there as well. So there's a lot of things to do out here. Soccer is huge down in this area. So the YMCA is supporting that. This is the fields here in Cibolo, Texas. So now that you've seen downtown Cibolo, took a tour down Main Street, checked out a few of the other things in the area, we're going to do a quick drive-through one of the older neighborhoods that is right off of Main Street, just so you can see what the housing is like in this area of the city. We'll also do a quick tour just a little bit further down the road, and we'll look at the newer area right around 1103 and some of the new businesses that have come in the last couple of years. So check out the video. All right, we are here in Cibolo, Texas, and we're going to do a quick tour through River Ranch. This is a new home community here in Cibolo. D.R. Horton is the builder. So on this chart, I just want to talk a little bit about the prices and what the median price has done from 2016 up until today, April 2021. So as of today, the median price for homes in Cibolo, Texas, now this is all of Cibolo, not just the Main Street area or downtown area. This is all of Cibolo, is $273,000. Now, back in 2016, it was only $220,000, as you can see here on the chart. So that's about a $10,000 per year increase in the median price of home in Cibolo. That is a really, really good rate of increase from year to year. The least amount of increase was from 2017 to 2018, where there was only a $5,000 increase from 230 to 235. And the highest increase has been this past year. Back in April of 2020, the median home price was $260,000, and now in April 2021, it's $273,000. So that's a $13,000 increase in the median price of homes. So my advice, if you're coming to Cibolo, you better hurry up and get here. I mean, I don't know what the prices are going to do, but the prices have been going up for the past 5 years, and I don't see why they're going to decrease anytime soon, unless there's something significant that happens in the market again. Like I said, it is a great place to be in between New Braunfels, which is growing on its own. San Antonio is growing as well. So Cibolo offers a happy medium between those two locations, and it's only 5 minutes away from Randolph Air Force Base, 5 miles away from Randolph Air Force Base. So with all of this area has to offer, I mean, I even forgot to mention Schlitterbahn in New Braunfels. You can get there, you can go to SeaWorld, go to Six Flags, go to downtown San Antonio, and you're only an hour from Austin, Texas. So this is a place where you can get pretty much anywhere you want to be, do almost anything you want to do within an hour, hour and a half time max. So this is a great area. If you haven't checked out Cibolo and you're moving to the Randolph Metrocom area, make sure you put Cibolo on your list to take a look at. Drive around, see if you like it. See if you see some homes that you like. If you like the area, check out New Braunfels, check out Church, check out Northeast San Antonio area, just to see if this is kind of the vibe that you're looking for. See how far it is from your job. If it's not that far, this may be a good option for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it ain't, it ain't. If it ain't your jam, then that's fine with me. Just let me know what you're looking for. If there's another area in the Randolph Metrocom around Randolph Air Force Base that you're interested in and you want more information, then give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. However you get in touch with me, that's fine with me. But I'm here to help you and let you know that I always have your back when you're moving to the Randolph Metrocom area. We'll catch you next time.